What's going on, world? It is your girl Tahiry and my partner in crime,
Denee B here,
and welcome to At This Big Age,
where we are diving into all the topics from the group chat, all the super girly things.
all the things that you really don't want people to know that y'all talk about, but y'all really do talk about them.
Really talking about it.
So,
So,
you ready, Danae?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
So what will you do at this big age?
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, I've been through this.
Okay.
You walk into your man masturbating. Danae, what would you do? I've been through this shit.
That's really nice. Probably gonna pull up a chair and watch.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. I think so. I think it's very sexy to watch a man get off.
I like it.
I just want to know what you're getting off to if it ain't me, if I'm walking into you.
Porn, a magazine.
Okay.
All
But
the things
but
that
you're
guys
in,
like.
but you're in the house. Would you
I
not feel
wasn't there.
weird?
No, I just
you're
got
walking in.
there.
Okay, you're walking into the house. I'm thinking in the same house in different rooms.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm in the room, in the same house, in a different room, if I'm just coming in the house.
You wouldn't feel weird though. You wouldn't feel like as a woman, right? You're there. And why did you not come and jerk off to me or touch me or want to have sex with me? Why are you using your hand in some kind of broad in a magazine or better yet, maybe somebody on the Instagram page, but you're there. This whole woman is there. You wouldn't feel no kind of way?
I'm cool because guys have different desires and that has nothing to do with me. It doesn't mean he's not attracted to me, that I'm not the biggest desire of his.
Oh,
yeah.
nah, I felt different. I was
I'm
like, wait a
cool.
minute. So I'm in the same house in a different room, and with all this ass, you couldn't just come and like, you know what I mean? Just throw it on me. Just make it
But
rain on
every
this
girl
whole-
don't got all that ass.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about me personally. I
okay.
would feel like you could do that when I'm not around. I mean, granted, I love to watch my man jerk off. Like, I literally would make it clap, lick his nipple, all kinds of stuff that needs to be done in that moment. But if I pull up on you, let's say I'm not in the house, that's different. But if I happen to be in the house in a different room with all this body, like, why are you in the bathroom jerking off to some weird, like, strange person?
Because it might be hot. It might have been attractive.
I'm in the
It
same
might have been in
house.
the
I
moment.
don't. Yeah, that's weird to me. I
So
don't.
you don't touch yourself or use your toys
Yeah, not with my manners in that. I can be playful when we're in the bed together, as in let's all join in, me, the toy, and whatever else that we decide to do. But if I'm in the same house, I'm not just like masturbating while he's like playing a video game. I'm gonna put this vag in his face.
No,
He's
no, it's
there.
different. I like it because sometimes I want to fantasize about other people. Just because you're
Okay.
together for a long time. I've been with my man for
you're
7
talking about,
years.
but then say in my experience, like I've been with him forever, that I don't mind him. I'm talking about in general. I just don't know. I feel like I'm here. It's just like I'm here. Why waste all this body when I'm here?
Because y'all can do it later.
Do that shit. Do
Y'all
that
probably
shit when
did
I'm
it
not
this
around.
morning.
Do that shit when you next to me. I know you're jerking off and you're looking at my booty. But if you're over here looking at another woman, it makes me feel like you're fantasizing about someone else when I'm in the house. That shit is whack.
I don't know. I feel differently. I feel like we all have multiple desires.
Absolutely.
We're all turned on
Use
by
them on your
multiple
multiple times.
sources. And if you're in another room, you might have been working. You might have been taking a
Tom still
phone.
hit me with the penis like that.
You want me to slap you? with
Yes,
it?
I love all
God
that
damn.
nasty shit. On
Please
top
don't
of
slap
that,
me.
if we're doing it, if you're watching porn, let's watch it together. You know what I mean? Let's do it
But what if
together.
you're busy and he's being considerate of your
Don't
time
consider
and
me
your
that
work.
much. Well, consider me when I'm out the house. When you're doing you, do you. When you do you. When we're around each other, let's do us.
If I'm working, leave me alone. Go ahead. Go ahead and get.
smack that. That's gonna
Go
just
ahead
inspire
and
me to
drain
get
the
more money.
lizard, babe.
I'm gonna chase the bag with the
Get
penis
it
in
out.
my face. Slap it,
Cool.
flip it, all kinds of shit. We were all that. Oh, sorry.
She's trying to slurp it up.
All day.
Yeah,
all that baby oil me to death. Everything. I don't give a I'm working. If we throw the files out, whatever it is I'm doing, we shooting. Give me a second.
You're throwing out the files, babe.
Yeah. Making the, whatever you want to do, we're doing. But you shouldn't be doing that shit to someone else if I'm there. No, unless we're doing it together.
So what would you do at this big age?
Let me see. You tell. Oh,
I know. I'm asking the people. What would they do?
Yeah. What would you do?
Yeah. All right. Speaking of making it clap to Harry, I want to throw something at you. I want to introduce something new to you.
Oh, come on now.
I want to talk about the moves.
What about them?
And the moves, I want to talk about Megan's moves today.
Oh, that's dope.
Because we talking about making it clap. You know, the people are so used to my girl making it clap. They always talking about the good Megan knees.
Okay.
But she flipped the script on them in her new music video, Cobra.
Oh, yes. Yes, she did.
She changed the game on them. She was flipping the tables. And the people wasn't expecting it. They didn't know what to do.
Awesome. Shout out to Megan.
Yeah, she really like dove in and was like telling the story. She got super vulnerable on this.
Talk to me about it, because I mean, I was excited to see. I love that she killed the whole fucking song. Like, she got to the pen, honey.
She did.
And you got to the dances.
I did.
So talk to me, friend.
It was my first music video.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
I've never done that before.
It's amazing.
I was shitting bricks.
Why?
Because I've never done that before, and I think it was the first time on such a large platform that I was exposing my creativity like on a new level. And I wanted to make sure that I did the record justice because I've had it for some time and I know how special the song is to her. I knew that the visual was going to be insane and
amazing.
I just wanted my part to match up to all the other parts.
And so it
the
did.
movement parts. You think so?
What?
The comments were going crazy, so shout out to the people on YouTube.
She's talking about...
Shout out to the people.
Tell them what you're talking about, just in case people don't know.
That I choreographed Cobra.
Exactly. And here you have it, people. Because for those wondering, like, what is she talking about? Was she a snake? Was she... You know what I mean? Like, what's happening?
I was trying to be a snake, but a good snake. You know, I was trying to shed the skin.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to tell the story through our bodies.
We were really proud of you, Dene. Like, we watched it, the team. We were, like, really excited about that. And I mean, you know, we already knew that you bomb.
Yeah, I know I'm shaking and twerking, but I ain't know I could dig down deep into a bed.
Yeah, but
let's do something different.
Let's just say y'all came with it, and it was that time, and like, can't nobody hate on Meg right now.
They can't, and she worked really, really hard.
So I know you're going to lab every time you choreograph something, and I know how important this video Cobra was, and I know you had to come with it. What inspired the choreography? Like, take us through some of the steps.
So I knew she wanted to like shed skin and she wanted it to feel very snake-like. So I think I went on YouTube first of all and I watched a lot of different like snake videos, like actual like cobras and pythons and how they move, how they slither. And then in my mind, I'm like, okay, how do I interpret that as a human being? Like, what does that look like? It's sexy. Like in ways it's like mysterious. It's very, I don't know. So I just went and I was like, okay, how would a snake move? So I got in the mirror. I took a couple drinks. Yes, that's part of it. But instead of this, I was like, I want to roll through the whole body. Like I wanted to come up through my back. And I want us to be one big snake. And then we shed skin and we all become 7 little snakes. You know?
Gave me goosebumps.
Did I?
Yeah, I was on it.
I was thinking. It was really special to me because I'm like, this is your first thing, but it's her first thing back. So how do you marry the two to really tell a story of everything you're going through and interpret everything that the record is saying?
How long did it take you guys to get it together? Because I know even if you're a professional dancer, you guys get all, together in unison to try to create something. It has to be hard to all get it, as unified.
We rehearsed for like a week.
That's it?
For like 8 hours a day with a lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took like 3 days just to create, and I created like, I want to say like 8 different things. And then I let her choose. And then I went to the director and I was like, okay, what do you like? What do you think is perfect for this? Because I have all these options.
Yeah, you have to put the vision together.
Yeah, and then the girls worked super hard because they're like, Dene, you're not exactly super clear, but I think I know what you want.
I mean, y'all looking at takes and stuff, so that has to be a little difficult.
So I would go to like the hookah lounge because I call that like my office. That's where I feel the most creative.
Yeah.
And I'm like literally now blowing it down like for hours, like just thinking and putting things in my notebook and like, okay, tomorrow when I go to the studio, I'm going to go and do this. Like, I don't know. It's just interesting.
Okay.
So shout out to all the choreographers because that's not an easy thing.
I know it ain't. That's why I'm looking at you like, it must have took how long to come up with all of it.
It did. It took a minute.
Yeah.
But I'm super proud of it.
This whole time I'm thinking she's stressing about something else. This whole time it was this Cobra fucking video.
It was the Cobra video for sure.
What's wrong with Dene? Cobra.
I just wanted to do good.
Yeah, you did great.
Thank you, friend.
Congrats, friend.
Yeah.
And she looks great.
The body is bodying. We already knew. But it's just a whole new level.
It's a whole new thin tone. You know what I mean? So she's back and she's better.
At peace. Like she's working hard. She's in the studio.
Work in progress because that peacefulness, everything comes and goes. But you can definitely see her shine.
Yeah, I love it. So shout out to Megan.
Shout out to you.
Cobra.
Shout out to Megan.
Oh, shout out to the team.
Yeah, shout out to her niece
That was okay.
that I wish I had.
You got him, friend.
Yeah, we're going to try on the low so then we can come and do it on the high.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my alter ego is like a little, I want to be like a stallion too. Like,
You
I wanna
already told us you're making it clap, so
and
you
yeah,
have to
but
be
that's
there.
making it clap on the cock and making it clap on the stage. Like, I want to be like, one day you're going to walk in and be like, and then it'll be like, here comes Bubbles to the stage. And it'll be
Word
me
bubbles.
like, I can't wait, but you see how I do this? It's down here. Yeah, I want to just like, yeah, but I want to like,
Oh, wait a
like
minute.
go up and like, you know what I mean?
She trying to go crazy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Too much cheeks. I gotta show them off one time. But you know what I mean? On stage. Nah, I show them off a lot.
Wait a minute.
On social media, come on. Kings Magazine, you know, all these magazines. I've been in a thong.
I like it. The moves.
I know.
The moves with Denee B.
Yeah, nah,
I got you.
Killed it, friend.
Come to my class.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I got you. So Tahiry, today I want to talk about birthdays.
Your birthday just happened.
It was recent.
Yeah.
Like a Scorpio, whatever.
Holler.
Big, the biggest,
The baddest.
the baddest, and I celebrate for. I always I'm gonna just do the weekend, and then I end up going for like a solid month.
I go for a solid month every year.
But I feel like you take trips.
I take trips because I get paid to take trips. So they're vacations. Like it's my birthday.
And you
people wanna-
celebrate.
Yes.
That's and you bring your people.
I celebrate with everyone that wants to celebrate with me on the road. I celebrate when I come back and I have like a mini celebration with my family members. And then I have friends and then I have other kind of friends and energy friends. And next thing you know, I'm at the strip club. And next thing you know, I'm on a trip. Next thing you know, it's a month later and I'm still celebrating. I got 13 dresses, 15 cakes. And
20,000 in the bank.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shorty, what you crack? I'm not even sick, honey.
Damn.
Anyway, yeah, no, I celebrate.
Birthdays are so
I am
important.
a holiday person. Birthdays are important. I think it's important to celebrate every day in life because every day is a celebration.
Yeah.
However, birthdays
Yeah.
are my thing. Christmas, I just love holidays.
I feel like birthdays are like holidays.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
for sure.
I agree. I hate to share it with anyone else. If I hear happy birthday at the restaurant, I'm like, who gotta get fucked up? It's my birthday. It's only my birthday.
Wait, sharing birthdays? You don't want to share?
No.
You don't get up and like hold hands and like a
Well,
tribal
yeah,
circle and
but-
like
but-
spin
but-
around. Like,
But initially, I'd be looking at them like, wait, what they say? But my birthday's also May 5th. So it's like,
Cinco de Mayo.
hence all the tequila.
Yeah. Cinco de Mayo.
There's always a big celebration. So,
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm like a Halloween baby.
Right.
So growing up, I had all the Halloween parties.
dope. You get to dress up and celebrate your birthday.
Yes and no,
Why?
because it's a double whammy.
Because it's not on Halloween, so who cares?
But it's always my mom. Well, my mom had a after school program going up.
Okay.
So she would have like a super big Halloween party and then bring my birthday cake to that.
Right. But that works for a parent. That's very cost effective.
No. I mean, I guess so when you have multiple.
Yeah, but for
Uh-oh. Damn. I guess when you have multiple children, like, yes, it makes sense. But also you want your child to still feel special. Like, you don't want to.
So you wouldn't do that to King. You wouldn't kind of, if his birthday is by any holiday, you would incorporate the two. I mean,
No.
I would be mad at that too. Like if it was New Year's Christmas and my birthday, I'd be like,
I had a friend whose birthday was on Christmas, and I used to not hate, I love to celebrate her birthday, but I would leave my house, go to her house
You're a good friend.
on Christmas,
I'll shout her a holla.
and then they would always sing happy birthday and then cut it with we wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm
that's
like,
cute.
no.
I mean, again,
No.
parents' perspective, their POV is like, oh, what a wonderful gift I got on Christmas. You know, I gave birth. But then for her, it's kind of like, dang, she gets one gift.
Yeah, no. Like, celebrate my birthday on the 24th. And then let's do Christmas on the 25th.
I'm with it. I'm like that too. Like for Christmas, do not buy me shit for the house because it's not considered a Christmas gift.
I agree.
Like,
I agree. Don't buy me an air fryer,
don't
babe.
like last year, my ex-boyfriend was like, "Oh, I should have got you the flat screen," and I was like, "I'm glad you didn't because I would have not been considered part of my
That's
Christmas.
for
I'd have been
everybody.
looking at you like shaking and looking for some money."
Yeah, like, it has to be something else. I'm going to
Yeah.
turn it on. It's going to be like, congratulations.
Like this is for the house.
You're
This ain't
going
for
to
me.
the Gotta be something
Yo,
more
you
than
turn it
that.
on. Congrats, you're going to Disney World.
Yeah, like I need a little bit more, babe.
Yeah,
and
so
it's
yeah.
not. I don't think that's inconsiderate. I don't think it's not fair because I wouldn't do that to people.
Nah.
I wouldn't do that.
And I'm a huge holiday person, so I'm a huge giver. So I'm like really get into it. The tissue paper matches the card. And like I get the extra gifts and I want to make you smile. And like your cake topper has like your name like engraved in it and fucking go like, you know, I just go all out. Like my whole thing is
so sweet.
as big as I like to celebrate mine, my partner, like I go as hard.
Are you the person that goes to a birthday party and like you're wrapping the gift in the car? Like putting the tissue paper in the car,
sometimes.
writing on the steering wheel.
Sometimes because of my schedule sometimes. But luckily now with, you know, being able to have these evites and these gifts that you can just send in advance. Great. My mom back in the day hated that. Once that came into like people were just sending gifts because now you have a registry. My mom is like, but what if I don't want to buy you that?
Yeah.
How are you going to tell me what I'm
like,
nah, it's cool. It's easy. And she's like, yeah, but I don't, it's so rude to tell me what to buy you. I'm like, Ma, what's the big deal? It's
also like what people might need, but I also think I like to buy what I want to get.
I like to know what you need. I'm a considerate giver. I want to make you happy, but I also want to give you what you need. So my gifts usually come in threes. Like I just give you one something you want, something I want to give you, something you need. Like I did that for Christmas. But that's because I guess I love and I celebrate. I think I lead by example. Instead of I really learned that in this last relationship about love languages. I like to be given. I mean, I have all the love. I want all of the love languages, but one of my biggest ones is, you know, buying
acts of service
and stuff like that. So that's how I celebrate people's birthdays.
That's really sweet.
Yeah,
It's
special.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
Oh shit, the best
for a birthday. For a birthday,
best gift I've ever received for a birthday. I don't think I've ever received something extra out of the ordinary that I can remember. Dang, I'd have to have one.
It was like the most meaningful. It brought tears to your eyes or like gave you goosebumps or made your heart race.
I think it was having a surprise birthday party to begin with, period. Like
Me too.
someone taking their time out to surprise me.
Yeah.
As hard as I am to be surprised.
Me. Like
as nosy as I am. And as, you know, I usually have things planned out myself. For someone to come to interrupt my flow and then not fuck it up is big.
Me too.
So it was a surprise birthday party that really touched me, walking into like a room full of love and not expecting it. Like somebody actually took the time to do that for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was amazing.
I've had a couple of surprises, and there's like two that like super duper stand out. Like my ex-fiance, he gave me a surprise birthday dinner. And I had no clue, like absolutely no. It's actually three, but this one was really special because he was not the super like birthday person. He was like, throw you some cash and be like, happy birthday.
Oh, wait, yeah, he's single. Oh, I'm joking. We don't date.
You know, I don't mind. Because I'm in a new thing.
No,
we might be the one for you.
Nah, you wild. Go ahead, continue. I'm joking.
But it was super sweet. Like all my best friends, my mom, my sister, like all my family, it was super sweet. And then the next one was in the pandemic, like 2020. They took me to my favorite restaurant, Melba's. And I had no clue. And this is when it was only a certain amount of people could be in a restaurant. They rented out the restaurant. I get there. I had no clue. I just see people scrambling, but I'm not really paying attention because it's raining.
Pandemic too. Like you're like,
I walk in and it's all my people. I'm like,
so there's surprises.
It was surprises, and then a surprise trip that followed that. I was like, damn, this is really sweet.
Yeah, that someone took their time out to put it all together. Yeah, I think that's it. I usually do my own thing. You know, I'm on the road.
And I'm super big on planning my own birthday because I don't want nobody to fuck it up.
Me too.
I'm like, I can't fuck me up.
Me too.
Like, whoever don't come, that's cool because I planned it, and this is what I wanted to do.
And we're dating, and you're not paying the bill, then you can't come.
All right.
You can't sit at the table with my family if you ain't cutting a check. So you go to my birthday party.
But you planned it.
Now, okay, so talking about birthday parties, because we're discussing this, are you the type to send an invite and make everybody pay their tab, or is it an all-paid dinner since they're celebrating with you when you invite people? Because that's big on social media. Like, I have the party of 30 coming for my birthday dinner. It's open bar. Everything is paid for by your husband, by your boyfriend, by yourself, or do you hit everybody with the check at the end of the dinner, the birthday dinner?
It depends. At this big age, I think I'm financially okay to do one of two. I'll pay for the food, you pay for your drinks, or I'll cover the drinks and y'all pay for your food. Like something like that. I don't know.
So, because I've heard people say, why should I pay if I'm coming to celebrate you and you invited me?
Y'all should pay for me, technically.
Facts.
Y'all should give $2 each and pay for my meal and my drinks.
That's true too.
You know?
I mean, I can see it both ways. I can see it as if I'm inviting you to come celebrate with me, then you're coming somewhere, shouldn't this shit be free? I can see that. And I could also see, but wait a minute, I'm the birthday girl. Why should I pay out of my pocket? But if I have a man, that man is cutting that check.
For everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
That is really nice. He got a lot of cash.
Absolutely.
And 30 people?
Absolutely.
But what if all the men step in?
Oh, that's
and
fire.
they cover?
That's fire.
I can see all the men covering.
That's fire. That is fire.
That's
but
nice.
if it's like, 30 of us and it's my birthday dinner and that's what we're celebrating and I'm in a relationship, then the bar should be open for about a couple hours and all the food should be on us. Yes, and he should pay for it.
Damn.
Absolutely. Because I would do that for him. I've done that before.
Yeah.
For an ex-boyfriend, I've opened, like kept the restaurant closed just for us. I've paid for the dinner and the open bar for 3 hours, and I paid for everything. It was him, and I invited all of his friends, all of his closest friends, even the friends I didn't know.
Did anybody try
Said what?
to help
By
you
the
out?
time they came to even ask if there was a bill, it was already paid for.
But they didn't slip you nothing.
I negotiated with the
You're
restaurant.
cool with that, but
I negotiated with the restaurant, and even if it was a long ago. If I don't remember if they came and said, here you go. But by then, I mean, if they even did anything, I probably would have told them to tip the staff because I come from that world.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean?
You
You gotta
gotta take
appreciate
care of people. Yeah.
take care of the people. But I usually, even for my birthday dinner, I think I invited a whole bunch of people, and by the time it was time to go, I had already paid for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
I can understand inviting and paying, but do you remember whose birthday was that? I think it was Sheree from Real Housewives. And
That's Sheree. Why Sheree always in some shit?
the guy, who was she dating? What's his name? Martell.
Martell, who's on the
And Martell asked everybody to cash app him. Would you be embarrassed?
Yes, very much so.
He said, cash app him, babe.
That's whack.
I think that's tacky.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you say, for instance, RSVP, and this is how much it's gonna be at the end. Don't trip. I'm not saying it's never happened. Like I hadn't been in a situation where people have paid for their plates individually or prefix menu before,
but not at the table,
not at
babe.
the table.
In front of me.
It's happened before. I remember one time I was fouled. I remember one time I had this boyfriend who sent the money to pay the whole dinner. He said like $5K, and I still made everybody.
That's a gift. I
did that. I've done that. I'm guilty. Confession.
Okay.
If you ever been to one of my birthday dinners, confession. Oh boy sent the check. You know what I mean? While we was at the dinner and the check went by, and I was like, man, fuck everybody. It's my birthday. I've done that. That was 1 year. Come on, I'm 44 years old. This happened at this big age. I could be real about something I did in my 20s.
I think everybody at the dinner was cool with it too.
Yeah, but I mean, they were like, it's your birthday, girl. Like, you shouldn't even come out of pocket. And I was like, thank you.
But what about the friends, now that we're talking about dinner?
So I've done it all. But what's not going to happen at this big age is my man better pay for that check.
I think that was tacky what he did. But what about the friends that go out for their birthday and they order shit that they've never ordered before because they know everybody else is paying the bill? They want to put a lobster tail and lamb chops and lobster mac and cheese. And what about those people?
Look, I have a family member. I ain't going to lie. Sit there, order a bottle, order steak, got the nerve to order dessert, and the check comes and what check?
But they go out, they never order
Never
order
She
it.
order everything.
And because they know everybody else is paying the bill, they go crazy.
I've not experienced that except for my family member. There's one family member never picks up the tab. Ever. At this big age. And we'd be like, and then two, I think what happened was this person would like go to places and then be like, yo, I need money to get home. But she like courtsides at the Knick game or
nah, man.
Or like she at the table talking about, no, when it's time to make decisions on restaurants, she's making decisions and she's really adamant about where we go, but then they'll text me at the table and say, yo, I need you to, you know what I mean?
No.
Front the bill.
Babe, you're not invited. She's off.
It's only happened, these two people.
They're off the list, and I'm not coming to your birthday.
Facts.
I'm gonna shoot you a text and maybe an Instagram post in my story that's gonna delete in 24 hours. I'm not coming because that's not cool. Because when you come to if you're coming to my stuff and you know you're just gonna be taken care of, no.
Yeah, no, I don't like people to take advantage of people.
That's
so
what it is.
yeah, I'm not fucking with them type of people. But there's different folks, different strokes for different folks. Like I said, I done been guilty of some things, but if I had a man, that man, like y'all, like depending on the situation, like you said, because sometimes it's monetary, but don't be like, yo, cash at me, yo, $, and then you give.
No, if you walk around with the barcode, isn't it having to pass the phone with a barcode, bro?
Oh.
No. What about friends that don't want to celebrate their birthday? How do you handle that?
Yes, I respect that. One of my besties, right? That's the first thing he told me during his birthday. He was like, yo, his birthday season was coming up, and he said, yo, you already know I like surprises. And he told me with a straight face, and he's one of them dudes that when he speaks, you listen, you're like, he's dead ass. And throughout the years, he said, I don't like surprises. And like literally last year he had one, and he almost walked out. Like they had the key. He was like, yo, I don't. And he happened to, like, his friends were like, dude, you can't just walk out. Like, your girl just threw you the surprise birthday party. And he stayed, and he happened to enjoy it more than he thought. He was appreciative. He had never experienced it before. This year he looked at me, he was like, don't play. Like, don't you, anybody, no surprises. And so I got a call that said, hey, we're celebrating for such and such at such and such. And I said, yo, he don't like surprises. He don't, like, we got to respect that. He don't like birthday surprises. And so when he called me, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if to fuck up the surprise, if to say anything. Like, what do you do? I kind of hinted, yo, remember what you don't like? Because that's that is my bestie. So I couldn't, like, my loyalty
is to him.
So I had to be like, I didn't want to fuck it up. And for 2 days, I'm like, do I say something? Because clearly his other friends didn't get the memo. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to miss it because I love him.
Right.
So I kind of called him and said, hey, remember that one thing you don't like that you said not to do? Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying, that's all I said. So he went to the dinner, he was surprised, and he had a good time.
That's good though. At least he's open to it.
Yeah.
Like my husband, he really used to be so against all celebrations. Like,
why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's something from like childhood. It's not religion. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Just growing up, I think over the course of time, he just was not huge on like celebrations or inviting people to places to celebrate.
But you're the opposite.
Super.
You're like, let's go total
opposite. Like, what? We're going here. Sparkles. Where the bottle? It took me a lot of years to get him to like break to be like, all right, cool, what we doing for my birthday? Like, and then the one year that I didn't plan anything, he was like, so what we doing? Like, I'm like, whatever you want to do. I didn't plan nothing. Like, it's up to you. You invite the people. All these years, I'm fucking struggling and dragging.
Right, and now
knocking you out with a hammer to get you out the house.
To it. You know how men are, and it's kind of like you trade them to like kind of like you. Like he got used to it, so now he's like, I bet, and he relies on you now. He don't got to do anything.
And
else.
It was this year or what 2023. The year I didn't plan nothing. He was
like, hello.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna show up to whatever you want to do. Like, just let me know. Because I didn't plan nothing.
Now, do you happen to get the birthday blues? Like, you know how your birthday's coming up and people start acting like really depressed or getting a little sad, or you getting older, or maybe the people you want to be around are no longer around. Like, do you happen to ever catch some type of, you turn a queen? Huh?
Yeah, I'm like, my birthday coming?
Oh, God.
I think it was only 1 year that I was like, I don't want to do nothing for my birthday. And I think I was just having a rough year in general.
Yeah.
But it had nothing to do with my birthday. But I still ended up celebrating for like a week.
Yeah, I think it's certain ages and certain age, when you reach certain age, that you start to freak out as a woman sometimes. Kind of like when you're about to be 30, you're like, oh, I'm 30. Like you think everything is downhill after that. So
that was my 35th birthday.
Right, at this big age, then you go to 35, 40. Once you get 40, you're like, oh my God. And then, so I think it's certain staples in life, certain ages that you reach where it kind of wants to kick your butt because you kind of start fearing getting older, things changing, your body changing, your friends are changing, your interest in things are changing. So you might fuck with having that birthday blues thing, but I've learned to kick it right the fuck back now.
Yeah, I'm still excited, even though I was like, I don't want to do nothing. Yeah. I was still excited to turn 35, but 36, I was
35 for me was weird too.
Yeah.
But then after I hit 36, 37, I was like, man, fuck this. Because at some point at this big age, you look back and you're like, yo, life is to be fucking celebrated.
Every day.
Like, who gives a fuck if I'm 20, 30, or 40? Matter of fact, I don't even want to be 20 or in my teens because I know better now. You know, I know more now than ever. Like, I know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm unapologetically fucking at this big age. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like you take life by its, you know, the bull by its horn.
Balls.
Yeah, you're like, we outside.
You grab it by the pussy.
We outside.
Damn, I shouldn't have said that. But you kind of do, like,
yeah, you're like, fuck it.
Open, like, open to new things and new experiences.
Open to catching my man, you know, jerking off in the cut and me not caring. I never. Never.
But it's
You
not
was all these.
I mean, I would use it for sure. He's probably jerking off to Tahiry to be.
That'd be fire. Walk in, him on my pants. And I'm on all the skin, flesh, and bones in the house.
She's a cool girl.
Bye.
I like it. I would be really cool if he was doing it to you. Not doing it to you, but jerking off to you. Like,
see?
masturbating
now
to
when
you.
she invites me out, I'm gonna her husband be like,
But you've been out with
I
us.
know we had fun. We had fun. At the bar, at the hookah.
Yes.
He was probably thinking about Cobra too. He was probably thinking about the dance.
All the things. But y'all was really taking
fun,
it, and that was
yes.
cool. Like,
And we had so much fun.
because you're really, like, one of the, like, the homies.
Yeah. Unless, you know, on my period, I come to work and, you know, I look at Dene and he's like, uh-oh.
You know what time it is.
I got arrested on my birthday one year.
Wait.
Wait, who said I did? Yo, horror stories galore. I really was gonna say that my birthday horror story was going out of the country to one of these tropical islands and looking at their fucking books and picking out the balloons I wanted because I wanted to have the social media moment. And when the balloons come, they look like they were hungry. It's like the balloon fucking lady had anemia. It's like the balloons are like I had this whole plan. I gave her I gave this lady a whole inspo board or what I wanted the room to look like. And I come and it's like 3 balloons, a cake, fucking lopsided flowers.
And then
they were like $300. I was like, but where the balloons at?
No.
So then I thought that was my horror story. But thinking about it, my horror story was getting arrested.
In cuffs?
Yes. Luckily, the cops let me change because I had the gown, you know, I was being blinged out. It was a pink,
Wait a minute.
iced out tight dress. That year, it went viral too. They said I beat my roommate up, but I didn't beat my roommate up. That was a lie.
On your birthday?
She wasn't my roommate. She was just a straggler I was allowing in my house because she needed help. Well, she happened to be someone I cared about at the time until I got arrested, of course.
Damn.
People have trauma.
This is getting worse and worse by the word.
So you want me to say the story?
I do. I
So
know
the
about it.
craziest story on my birthday. On my birthday, I had two parties to host. I had a day party, an evening party, and a dinner, all in one day, May 5th of that year.
Cinco de Mayo.
At the time, I was living up in Jersey, duplex apartment. I had nothing but space in the place, and I had a friend at the time, or someone who was younger, nice 23-year-old young woman who was cool. She was kind of like a little sis, you would say. And she happened to have moved from Miami to New Jersey, and she was trying to reach me around my birthday season, like maybe first week of May or something like that, or maybe before then, April-ish sometime. And I was kind of ignoring her calls because, you know, when you have those friends that you care about, but you care about them from afar, for some reason the vibes were a little off. But I would go to Miami, we would hang out, you know, she would come to New York, we'd hang out at the club, but she was never a friend that I would bring over and, you know, could stay in my house. She had to be if I was hosting somewhere cool, the hotel, it was just like a friend from, like, you know, she was cool, liked her, but, you know, she wasn't under my roof. She had never been to, you know. So anyway, fast forward, she moves to New Jersey with some guy, and the guy completely puts out. So now she's out, she sees it out and pick up the call, so she emails me that she was going to kill herself. So when I get an email on I'm going to kill myself, I immediately pick up the phone and respond. I scoop her up. She has 3 boxes. He put her out. So I remember calling one of my friends in the industry saying, hey, this is around April, May. I remember saying, I have room in my house, but I don't feel comfortable having this person over.
Right.
So my friend was like, then don't. And I was like, yeah, but, you know, she's really like, she's going through things, and if something happens to her, I don't think I can live with that. You know, she's still human, and she's
young.
She's a woman. She's a young lady, and I cared that much, right? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna give her 30 days. So I gave her 30 days, and so I let her in my house for 30 days. This happened on the 13th day. My birthday was coming up, and that day we're all getting dressed. She is in the downstairs bedroom. I'm in the upstairs bedroom. She had gone through some stuff. I had, given her aid through it all. Let her use my car, made sure she had everything she needed, even while I was out of town, was in the process of getting her a good job because she was working at like Baskin Robbins somewhere. I was just doing my due diligence to help her get on her feet.
You've been really, really being a really great friend.
I just feel like if I have the means to do so, why not? If I see someone in trouble and I can help them, why not, right? She was already in the house for 30 days. I gave her 30 days. Anyway, so on my birthday, we're all getting dressed. She's pouting because she's like, she wished she looked older because she was real tiny and cute, very pretty petite. I was like, when you get my age, because I'm about, 10, 20 years older than she is, but she was 23. Yeah, I'm a lot older. And I was like, dude, you're going to want to wish you look young again.
Yeah.
So I remember that. And she wore her red lip. We walk out. I'm hosting all of my functions. By the time we get to the second function, my fans want pictures. I'm inviting people to the next party. She's getting very, very,
territorial.
Yes. Can't nobody touch me, but I'm drinking. It's my birthday.
She's trying to be security.
Yes. I'm champagned out. Fast forward to the end of the night happens. We went to a date party, a dinner, a night party. So now you already know after the club, you go to breakfast. You're lit. You're at the diner. So when I'm at the diner with like 4 tables. There's a total like 15 people with me. She was one of them. She happens to walk in last at the diner and she slips and falls. Everybody looks. Some people chuckle. She gets pissed off. She runs out the diner. I'm delayed. I'm having delayed. Like I've drank so much champagne.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. I'm not thinking nothing about it.
Responsible for any adults.
Exactly.
Other than yourself.
So she had been screaming or something outside. Either way, she made it to the house. By the time I make it to the house, she is screaming to the top of her lungs. You fucking bitch in my house. You fucking bitch. You think this is all about you? You think everything's about you on my birthday.
In your house.
Yes.
That you gave her 30 days to be in.
Yes. And so one thing led to another, and she kind of flinched a little, and then the rest was over. She saw stars, and the cops came. And I remember that morning, Charlamagne had said something on our radio, like, we handled things appropriately. Like, cops get called, lawyers come through, like, you know what I mean? We didn't come this far to come this far. Like, we don't have to be ghetto. So I remember thinking to myself, you know what Charlamagne happened to say? He happened to say this in the morning. He said that we don't have to be ghetto. I shouldn't have to put my hands on a girl. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I picked up the phone and hit 911.
Oh, you called the cops?
And the cops said, no worries. Your neighbors had already called the cops. They're on their way.
Damn.
So by the time the cops came, she saw stars. I was sitting in my kitchen waiting for the cops. Like, I want this young lady. My gown. I want this young lady off my premises. She then was looking crazy. They said, you look like I was missing a nail. So the aggressor you must have did this. And I was like, no, actually, this is my home. I walked into this and I had to defend myself. And next thing you know, I wound up handcuffed on my birthday.
On your birthday?
Yes.
At least you didn't have to wear your gown.
Yes.
To the
precinct. No, they allowed me to change, and then I sat at the precinct. They got me breakfast. Then they drove me back home. They were really sad about it because they were like, "Dang, Tahiry!" Like then when I got to the precinct, it was like Tahiry, and we had the conversation and went to court, and of course she didn't show up.
You had to go to court?
Oh yeah, because pressing charges now at this point. Before you could even try to press charges on me or even go down the history of trying to get some money. And then, she turned around and tried to fucking make it a viral moment like we cared. When people have nothing to lose, this is why you can't drink, champagne with the beer guzzlers.
No. Happy birthday, though. Because that's insane.
And I promise you, I opened my house door. I let her stay. I helped her through everything she was going through. I let her use the car. And she just went on social media. I lent her my robe, but made sure that fucking she had medication.
She couldn't afford a robe?
She had nothing. She had 3 little boxes. I made sure she had the medication she needed. I made sure I left, like I was getting her the job. Like it was just.
You're blessed though.
And she turned around and jumped in my face because I didn't pay her enough attention.
At the end
she felt like I had abandoned her that night for everyone else on my birthday. That was the reason why she was acting.
Doing all of that.
Yes. And I was like, whoa, that was kind of psycho.
And not
either way,
a great friend.
I don't, please. So I got arrested, came back, went to court, and nothing. The charges were dropped because she didn't pull up.
That's insane.
She couldn't afford a lawyer, possibly. I don't know.
That's insane.
Yeah. And then she tried to make it a viral moment, which went viral, of people talking, of her talking a whole bunch of shit that really, she was just talking. It was just a lot of talk. She flipped the script on the character. So she made it sound like everything she was going through, she turned around and said it was me. Real psycho shit.
Entitled shit.
Yeah, like
that you're entitled to nothing, but you're trying to.
No, and then when you can run around and say anything about me because they've seen you around me, so now people will believe it. So the shit goes viral. Tahiry doing this, Tahiry doing that, Tahiry broke, Tahiry. It was all about me. Like, I got time today, bitch. Nobody cares about your time. I was busy auditioning for a fucking show. Like, I was busy doing shit. Meanwhile, I let somebody stay in my house and all this happened. So from now on, if you need help, I can give you some money to go to a hotel for 2 or 3 days. Everything else has got nothing to do with me. Like, I don't allow no one to stay over anymore. And I've been in that situation when I've been asked, can I stay? And I'm like,
money?
I'm sorry, I can get you a hotel room.
That's really nice to hear.
I mean, if I can. If you was to call me and needed me, I'll be there. Like,
can I stay over?
No, I get you a hotel for a couple of days. I get you a hotel. I'm not going to jail for people.
I can't
like
stay
I'm
over.
not.
I'm not 30 days.
Okay. Well, yeah, you probably could stay though, but we're different. We're different. That was crazy. But you know, I didn't follow my gut. My gut was telling me.
See?
My gut was telling me you don't want this person in your house.
I think you want me to come over though. I wouldn't come over on your birthday. I wouldn't want to stay for 30 days either. I only need a couple hours to reset.
Between this and the conversation with the husband, I'm like,
I only need a couple hours. I just need a couple hours.
Okay, fine. You can always come over. Shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I just follow my gut. Some people are to be friends outside, never under your roof.
my own mattress.
But anyway, that was my horror story. I got arrested on my birthday. So it was like really 5'5", like this. 5'6", because it was now the next day. 5'6", beat face, beautiful makeup, dress and all. I'm somewhere at the fucking precinct, fucking handcuffed to a fucking bench over a fucking dumb... Man,
I'm sorry.
I'm over it though.
Happy birthday. You had a great birthday though.
Party. Like, I was so drunk off champagne. Like, I couldn't believe this bitch wanted to argue.
That's a great birthday. It's like
I still put the brakes on her though.
Climax.
I put the brakes on her. You would look. You know what I mean? When these shoes get this, you know what I mean? Chuck, what is it? What do you call that? Yeah, heels on. What? Okay. Chucking and jive. What is it?
Okay.
Oh,
we're gonna put you
get the beats with the champagne.
In the next Rocky film, for sure.
Call me Sly. Is that shit on Netflix right now?
Damn. Well, I think with that we can wrap up this birthday conversation.
Yeah, no. Just don't call me on my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, Halloween, holidays. I don't care. Don't call me to stay over. You cannot. I cannot, Captain, be saving no holes. No, you cannot stay over. Not you, Danae. You can.
Okay, thank you.
You can. No, I'm not going to jail for nobody. How's she mad at me? Anyway, that's so old though. But yeah, she lied about a lot of things. I was right about that.
All right, Tahiry.
Yes.
Now that we done talked about that girl that had 30 days.
30 days, bitch.
30 days.
Ain't make it past 15.
I want to switch it up. I want to play a game.
Let's play a game.
I want to play my favorite game.
What is it, see or not?
See or not. Ding, 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 ding.
Let's go.
Snickers is the GOAT candy bar.
Facts. See, I mean, I like me $100,000 and I like me $100,000, but Snickers. I got it right now. Like, anytime I get my period, I got the little Snicker bars.
It's enough.
What? So what is it? What's your go-to candy bar? Don't play Kit Kat?
I like the white chocolate.
Ew, minty?
No, not
Almond Joy?
Like the Hershey's.
Oh,
the white.
Oh, the Kit Kat?
No, not a Kit Kat.
What's
it's
your
the
bar?
Hershey's candy bar, the white chocolate with the chocolate chips.
I don't like white candy bars. All right, goddamn.
If
I like
you
chocolate.
Had beef with someone in your friend group, they need to choose a side. Like, your other friends need to choose a side.
Oh, at this big age, man, that's a difficult one because I am I'm very territorial. I'm very much pick a side. But at this big age, as long as you're not painting your fucking nails pink and baking cupcakes with the bitch, you can make money. I'm not gonna get involved. I'm not gonna get involved in certain things that you need from a person or you do with a person. But I don't expect you to fucking sing "Kumbaya, my lord" to the fucking rainbows with them. So you better just play that shit right.
Wait.
What?
Okay.
Well, talk to me.
I'm just saying, like, they're mutual.
Also, we were all friends and then we fall out?
Yeah, somebody within your friend group, you fall out with a friend.
It's very, very, very sticky because you just got to be that friend that's not taking and like, bringing, just talking too much. Like, it's like dancing in both weddings. It gets sticky. So I would hope that person in the middle at this big age is responsible enough to be considerate about the beef and not even bring us up to each other because it gets messy. As long as you're not messy, middle friend.
Yeah, no, you don't have to like choose a side, but I'm probably going to separate myself.
Right, because it gets messy.
Yeah, I just take myself out the group. I take myself out the group chat. Nelly and Ashanti's reunion is a true love story.
Sheesh.
C or nah?
C. I see it as a C, whether it was because both of them, nothing else worked out there and they both came back. I mean, it's something about divine time, like it's timing. So they were both single. Like, it wasn't like one of them wasn't and one of them was, and then because something didn't work, he came back and fucked up whatever she had going on. They happened to both be at the same time at the same place. So it has to be a C.
We also never seen Ashanti with anybody else after Nelly.
Ashanti was out here being a sniper.
Wait a goddamn minute. We know she was probably with people, but we never saw it in public.
Sometimes you like, because it's good. It's good that way. She was out. There were rumors, but that don't mean that you doing nothing. You know what I mean? We move around like snipers. We outside. You know what I mean? Shooting in the dark with some camouflage on, looking out. You know what I mean? You can't. You know what I mean? You don't know what I've done. I've only had one boyfriend. And according to Britney, 36 men. But now there you go.
C or nah? If you start a show with your significant other, they shouldn't watch it without you.
Oh, nah, but C, because that was our thing in my last relationship, and we tried not too hard. And there were times when we had no other choice because I'd be out of town, and you know what I mean? But I say I'd rather you not, and just find something else to watch till I get back.
My husband thinks nah, but I thought C, because we can always discuss it. We watch and just talk about it.
I want to play.
You want to cuddle out?
I want to play footsies. I want to eat nasty shit while we watch shit and then do nasty. You know what I mean? Shit. I want to, I want to cook and clean while I'm folding the laundry. We're like, yo, this, you know what I mean? Like, we want to vibe. That's a vibe. That's bonding. That shouldn't be the only thing you do with your significant other, but that is bonding. Especially when, like, my ex-boyfriend loved TV shows. That was his, like, quiet time. He used to be like, get off the phone. I used to be like, I'm making money. Get off the phone. He used to be like, ugh.
So y'all can't watch it on, like, FaceTime?
That shit is whack. See, this is weird. This
cuddled up, drinking the same drink.
Nah. Well, I mean, if you have to, yes, because you have to do what you have to do to get where you want to go. So if y'all traveling and the only way y'all bond is via FaceTime to do whatever you gotta do, but if you have options, let's watch it together.
C or nah?
I'm mad uptight when it comes to relationship. You like a liberal. The fuck?
Free for all. We are too grown to be eating fast food anymore.
That's a lie. That's a nah, because I be having my like, sometimes I pull up because I want McDonald's out the blue.
McDonald's, Popeyes is my guilty pleasure.
I go through
Tender, I
can go through Burger King. I depend, Checkers, like whatever.
I've been on a Checkers like little binge lately. A man should always open your car door for you. See.
And sure he's not dead.
Goddamn
shit, but they sure open the car door.
I don't care if it's snowing and you ain't got no motherfucking glass. Open up this goddamn door.
Even when we're mad.
Open the door.
Yeah, like even when we're mad, you open my door.
Open the door.
Although if I'm not really dating you and like we're about to, sometimes I forget I open, or when I'm out, people be like, guys be like, ugh. And I'm like,
yeah, he supposed to stop you with the handle.
I'm from New York. I'm like, my bad. I'm not even looking at you like that, bro. That's
nah,
what it is.
Put some slide your head off that thing. pull it open with the eyes.
Yeah,
get
no,
all
I'd be like,
clean.
dang, it ain't that
Supposed to
deep.
be like, go ahead, queen.
I hate the queen guys and the grand
I
rising
don't want to be
dudes.
the queen.
Do not queen and grand rise me. Grand rising.
I don't want to be grand rise.
And I do not want to be
Sweetie,
queen.
do not grand
Yo,
rise
the minute
me.
you hit me with a queen, I'm looking at the
But
phone
I
like,
like the queen thing. Like, call me queen.
I do not call me
I
a
like
queen.
queen.
And I'm
Call
not
me Miss
calling you
Ma'am.
papa. I'm not calling you poppy, daddy.
Yeah, I
like,
don't
I got
like
one
that.
dad.
I don't like that.
Grand rising, daddy,
I don't want the
poppy,
grand rise.
queen. Like, what are we
Do
talking
not grand
about?
rise me. I don't want anybody.
Not grand rise
I don't
me.
want my
No,
friends
and
to grand rise me.
grand rise me queen. I'm gonna grand rise you tomorrow.
No, you might get blocked for 20 seconds. Do not grand rise me, friend. I don't like it.
You wild.
But that concludes my game of
That's
You Are
it,
Not
dang,
for
this was
today.
good.
This is a good
It was
one.
a good one. It was a good one. You think that Ashanti and what do you think about that, Ashanti and
Nelly?
Is it like a fate or is it just?
I love it so much. And you know, I work for her, so I will always ask her to perform good,
Okay.
because he's in the video.
All right. So you believed in them all along, all this time.
All those songs she was so like passionate about. Like,
Oh, baby.
she really loved
No, she
him.
does.
Like
Oh, baby.
all the songs. I think that is all about him.
I love
Even
it.
before him,
I'm
I think she was
happy.
writing about
Fuck
him.
it. Let's go. Wedding. All
Spin the
that.
block,
Let's
babe.
go. Spin the block.
Spitting that thing for me.
And then crash.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm joking. It just made went with it. I'm joking. Never
We're gonna-
laugh. I want them to be happy. I want them to have kids. She's fine if she is. Not even a
Damn. Please have some babies.
Scared and hot in here. So hot.
Tahiry,
Hey.
we're out of here.
Oh.
This was a great day.
All right.
Great day.
Yeah, it was, right?
At this big age, I love having fun with you.
Oh, yeah. It's when I'm fun, right? The other day I was crying, but it's cool.
It's okay.
40
Good.
Peace out, y'all. You already know. Tell them what to do.
So like,
Subscribe, comment,
share.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. Bye.
Hey.